it's Viv again, and today we have a brand new story in Dress Up Time Princess. It is Swan Lake. It is going to be difficulty 3, which is the maximum, and this book has 1 chapter. It's about a popular fairy tale with a happily ever after, but if the genders were switched, would the brave princess be able to break the curse and save the Swan Prince? Oh my gosh, so this is like Swan Lake, but gender swapped. Ooh, okay, I am interested. Let's go into the story, and wow. First up, oh man, it's so rainbowy and cutesy, and I don't know if you can hear the background music, but it's Swan Lake music. I'm still getting copyrighted. Anyway, 1. Tutor's advice. I finally returned to the castle after sneaking out to play in the forest. My tutor welcomes me back and reminds me of the duties and responsibilities. Okay, let's start this story, and like this video for the YouTube algorithm, of course, and subscribe for more Dress Up Time Princess content. Okay, am I aware that I entered another storybook? My princess, you are finally back, says Rosalind. Miss Rosalind, you scared me. Oh? I thought nothing scared you. It's almost past curfew. I thought you lost your way. I know the forest well. I won't get lost. Spare thoughts for this old lady, would you? Making me lie in bed and pretend to be you. I was worried the king would suddenly visit you. My dear Miss Rosalind, you're not old at all. Look how lovely you are in my clothes. People would think we're sisters if we go out together. You and your smooth tongue. I can't be like you, playing outside all the time. You shouldn't have stayed out so late today. The sun has been setting much later, so I stayed with the swans a little longer than I realized. Is it that fun to play with the swans? Of course! Do you want to come along next time? They'll love you. I don't have time for that. My goodness, are you dirtied your dress again? I was in a forest. It couldn't be helped. Prepare a few sets of simple clothes for me, Miss Rosalind, so you can play to your heart's content. Go get changed. Remember, as a princess, you must mind your etiquette at all times. Also, I must not let anyone know that I snuck out, but Miss Rosalind will cover up for me, right? Get changed now. Okay, so new outfit. Ooh, Dawn Light. I don't know how I'll do since this is my first time entering here. Oh, wow, this is so pretty. This is free? Yes! Free dresses, you know, can't go wrong with free dresses. Alright, let's get changed into my new outfit. They are going to ask for Grand Perky Swan Lake. So let's do Perky and the Grand, and a new tag right here, Swan Lake. I only have those 2 items that they gave me and nothing else. Let's just get dressed. I should be okay since this is chapter 1. Let's see. Perfect. Just these 2 new outfits is enough to pass it with a perfect. Awesome. And now, all right, Miss Rosalind, I am dressed. What you gonna do now? My heart feels warm gazing at the kind and lovely lady. My tutor, Miss Rosalind, has been with me for more than 10 years. She can be strict, but she loves me wholeheartedly. She cares for me like a mother. Mine passed away when I was young. Oh no. Will you sleep with me tonight, Miss Rosalind? I run to hug Miss Rosalind. She pushes me away with an annoyed expression as usual. You'll be coming of age soon, but you're still acting like a little girl. I'll still be me after the coming of age ceremony. Nothing will be changing. I wish you could stay as you are too, Signy. Oh, Signy is my name. Miss Rosalind sighs. Even though my mischief often distressed her, she never been this worried. What's wrong, Miss Rosalind? You look troubled. Signy, my dear princess, you're aware that your coming of age ceremony will be held soon. That means you'll have to assume more responsibilities for the kingdom. Your days won't be as carefree. I see. But my coming of age ceremony is 6 months away. We still have time. Besides, you'll be by my side to guide me, even if I suddenly become queen. I wouldn't be worried at all. But I'm not going to dethrone my father. He can be king as long as he wants. Miss Rosalind doesn't try to win me like she usually does, but sighs instead. I'm more than happy to stay with you, Signy, but I guess your father hasn't told you. Father? Is he ill again? No, it's nothing as serious as that. Oh, the king's health is declining. The kingdom needs to name an heir to the throne soon. Heir to the throne? You mean me? Of course, you're the king's only heir, Princess Signy. Because of this, your coming-of-age ceremony will be brought forward, and the minister will definitely take the chance to find a suitable candidate for your engagement. Engagement? It's too soon. I've never considered it. Every successor has to go through this. You have to learn to govern the kingdom and prepare to take over the throne. But I'm not ready for this. I thought I would have many years before this. I don't want to get engaged. I don't know anybody. I don't want to be queen yet, Miss Roslyn. I'm not big and strong like butter. Oh, my poor child. Miss Roslyn gently placed her arms around me and pats my back soothingly. She comforted me this way when I threw tantrums as a child, but I have a feeling I can't be spoiled and witful anymore. I know it's too sudden, Signy. I feel the same way. You're still a child that needs protection to me, but the kingdom needs an heir, and you've reached the age. It's your duty as a princess. I don't want this. I know nothing about governing the kingdom. I know father is busy with political matters day and night. The huge stacks of documents on his desk. It's a nightmare. You shouldn't say that, princess. It hurts me to see you like this, but it's your duty, Miss Roslyn. As princess, the kingdom has served you from the moment you were born. You've enjoyed a life of luxury, royal status, and honor like no other. Now is the time for you to step up and shoulder the responsibility. Do you understand? Shoot. Grow up, not grow up. Grow up, not grow up. Nah! I shrink to Miss Roslyn's arms, refusing to look at her. I can imagine her expression. I know she'll be disappointed in me if I run away from my responsibilities, but I didn't choose to be a princess. I refuse to let anyone decide my future for me. Everyone has the right to live freely, Miss Roslyn. Even if I'm a princess, I want to choose my own destiny. You don't understand, Signy. It's important the kingdom have an heir. I know, but it doesn't have to be someone related to the king by blood. They should get someone competent to do it and not force me to take the throne. I'm clueless about everything. Even if it's against it, you don't have a choice. Knock, knock. Your Highness, His Majesty has asked to see you in his study after breakfast tomorrow. He wishes to discuss something important. Something important? The king has never formally summoned you to his study. He usually handles political matters there. Perhaps he wants to discuss your succession to the throne. Even though I expected it, I am nervous to have to face this so soon. Today may be the last of my carefree days. Oh no. Is my life ruined? Let's say stage 2, future responsibilities. I meet the king and the chief minister. They inform me that the coming of age ceremony will be brought forward and the chief minister makes another request. Let's start this up. Oh, I need this required dress. Okay, let's just go ahead and craft it. Ode to Determination. Let's go over to Designer Works, and it's the new recipe I got, I assume. Let's look at the dress. And it looks like I need 5 of these hair. I only have 1. Okay, let's collect this hair. In order to get this hair, I assume it's going to be through encounter. So let's go back into the storybook and let's click on this and let's see where it drops my hair. Any of these peeps? Oh, it has this hair though and this glove. Okay, let's grab this. Shades of Melody. New hair, new gloves, completely free. How nice. Who else is giving me new clothes? Oh, Udwin. Yeah, I'll take these new clothes. It looks like new socks and new gloves. Sweet. Oh, look at here. It's the hair. All right, let's... I got 3 of them so early. Nice. Oh, wait, another one? Oh, done. I got this. Now, let's go back here and let's go to Designer Works, craft clothes, and look at this. It's at the top right now. And let's craft this. Boom. Ode of Determination. Now they will let me into stage 2, right? Yes, it does. It looks like I have all of the required clothing too. Let us do it up. Here I am, waking up. Miss Roslyn, why are you holding a tray? Something smells delicious. Oh no, it's late morning. I bolted in bed and Miss Roslyn pulls the curtain open. Bright sunlight floods into the room. I think I've already missed breakfast. Me in real life, yo. I know the king dotes on you and pampers you a lot, but you were informed last night that the king wants to discuss something important with you, and you should have taken that to heart. I know, I'm sorry, Miss Roslyn. I went to bed late last night. Last night's conversation topic gave me such a shock that, for the first time ever, I had difficulty sleeping. I'll change right away. Eat your breakfast first. The king instructed me to make sure you eat. Never mind that. Since father took the trouble to summon me to the study, the ministers are probably there as well. I shouldn't arrive too late. Okay, let us get dressed, and they're gonna ask for what I just crafted, so let's do that. Noble, formal, swan lake. Let's do it up. Noble, formal, swan lake, sir Chen. I have this new dress, and I got this new gloves as well. Let's put on some other accessories too to fluff up my score, because you know I am going in shoeless. Let me put on a shoe at least, and some socks too. I'm not even holding any accessories items, so let's stack me up with a ring, and let's bring a purse to the meeting too. Let's go. And scimitar dream. Perfect. All right, let's go. I make myself presentable as quickly as I can and rush to the study. Only father and the chief minister are there. I'm sorry I'm late. Your excuse, dear daughter. Edward 7. My goodness, did you sleep at all last night? Look at your terrible eye bags. ... I'm fine, father. Didn't you say you wanted to discuss something important? Oh, my dear, that's not important. You need ample rest. A young girl like you shouldn't look so haggard. ... Your Highness, we need to discuss your coming of age ceremony. You might already know this, but your ceremony needs to be brought forward. It's a little sudden. My apologies, Your Highness. We made the decision not long ago, and the preparations are already underway. The invites have been sent out, and the princes and nobles of neighboring kingdoms will be attending. So you shall have to prepare as well. Do I need to welcome them? Indeed, Your Highness. They are here for your sake, after all. What are you saying? Why does my daughter have to go welcoming these people? They're the princes and noblemen, and we should observe protocol. They come on their own free will, so they should be trying to please my daughter. You know, that's right. ... The chief minister sighs once more, and father frowns at him, annoyed. I can already predict what's going to happen next. What's with the sighing? Are you saying I'm wrong? Is my daughter not the most precious princess in the world? I like this dad. Indeed, we should follow protocol. Your Majesty, Princess Signy is the future queen, and ceremonial protocol will be a frequent part of her life. It would be advisable to get Her Highness used to all the procedures. The queen should have to attend these trivial matters herself. Why can't you go welcome the guests? Beyond protocol, one of them will be the princess's future husband. If the princess gets more time to interact with her, she might be able to pick a husband that will suit her taste. Boo-hoo-hoo! The queen, my dear wife, passed away too soon. I've struggled so hard to bring up my precious Signy on my own. My daughter is not of age yet, and my days as a father are outnumbered. She's about to get married. Boo-hoo-hoo! The stocky king pulls up a handkerchief and dabs Harley at his eyes. It's a heart-wrenching sight, or would have been if he weren't faking. It's too upsetting. I believe you understand how I feel. Let's just chase all these princes away. Call off the engagement. You a fool! You're the same as ever. The chief minister is so frustrated that he has forgotten his manners. You've wrecked your health with all the ridiculous food, and you're even weaker than before. You should take this chance to prepare the princess for her coming-of-age ceremony. How do you expect the princess to take over the kingdom when you die? I didn't say I wouldn't prepare her. I just don't want her to get married so soon. I don't know why I'm even talking to you about these things. You don't have a daughter of your own. The princess has to get married. And while you still have power and influence, you should select a suitable husband for her. If you truly love the princess, then don't fool around. Fool around? You stubborn old baldy. Are you scolding me? How would I dare scold you, Your Majesty? I'm only stating the truth. Or perhaps Your Majesty has already lost the ability to perceive reality. You are clearly mocking me. I'll strip your post. Then please write a letter to dismiss me, Your Majesty. Until then, I can still advise you. Father and his chief minister are always fighting. They squabble once every few days or so. I'm numb to it now. Their bond has been rock solid for many, many years. But now they argue over me, and I probably should stop them. If I don't know how long this argument will last. What childish old man they are. Excuse me. Mother, Uncle Arthur, since this concerns me, why don't you ask my opinion? Oh, my dear, what do you think? You are right, Your Highness. We shouldn't neglect your opinion in this matter. Of course. They throw each other annoying glances and then look at me. Welcome a guest, but delay the engagement. Don't welcome a guest, but consider your engagement. Willing to do both. Huh. Gosh, responsibilities, man. Yeah, let's please both of them. Willing to do both. Miss Roslyn has mentioned this to me. I understand that as princess, I should shoulder certain responsibilities. So please don't argue anymore, father, uncle. I will learn to welcome our guests, and I will consider the engagement very carefully. Oh, my poor daughter, you are truly precious. The princess has grown up. After listening to me, father and the chief minister are silent for a moment. They look at each other as though they hadn't been fighting just a while ago. Father? Uncle Arthur? Yes, dear? Do you have anything else to say to me? Oh yes, the chief minister has something to tell you. Huh? Me? Yes, you! Hurry up and say it! My dear daughter needs to go back to her quarters to rest. Your Highness, I know you're trying your best to understand the king's position, and we should tell you the truth. The princess and nobleman will arrive in just a few days. You can decide whether or not you want to welcome them, but on the night of your coming-of-age ceremony, you must select one as your marriage partner. So you've already decided? Father and the chief minister look away and the room is quiet. I do sense father's reluctance and also understand Uncle Arthur's worries, but I'm still upset to hear this ultimatum. I understand. I shall take my leave now. Sing me. Alright, next stage. Stage 3. Stage requirement level 2 hearts with... Who? Reach goodwill level 2 of Aldius? Who that? Aldius? Have I reached that? Hold up, let's start. No, I don't have that yet. Let's go over to the lantern and let's go to companions. Oh, wow. Hey! For the first time ever, everyone's awake, Nani? But what I'm looking for is Aldia, so, you know, let me tap him a little bit, you know? Alright. Yay! I got a present from him, and... Wait, is he one of the princes and noblemen? Hold up, and who's this? Whoa! Why does he look like such a bad boy? And when I say bad, I mean good. Wait a minute. Is this Black Swan and is this White Swan? Huh, okay. Let's go back into Swan Lake, hit up stage 3, and let's start, and, you know, let's see what happens. I return to my chamber dejected. Miss Roslyn is already here. She waited hours for me to return. What's wrong, Signy? Did the king say something? I might be engaged right after my coming-of-age ceremony. No, I will be engaged. In fact, I have to choose my future husband during the coming-of-age ceremony. The princess will soon arrive. I can't refuse this proposition. Such an engagement is absurd. I'm trying to mentally prepare myself, but Miss Roslyn, I am very sad. Oh, my dear Signy. If both the king and the chief minister have approved, then it'll go forward as planned, I'm afraid. I understand, but I just don't want to be here right now. I recalled the attendants busily preparing for the coming-of-age ceremony when I left the study, and my frustration built. I'm sorry, Signy. I wish there was something I could do. Maybe you can visit the swans in the forest and relax for a while. Miss Roslyn, thank you. Don't wear yesterday's clothes again. Put that spare palace maid's outfit. Alright. The bed is yours again, Miss Roslyn. Be careful and don't stay out too late. Let's get dressed. Simple cooling Swan Lake. Simple cooling Swan Lake, and oh, I only have the socks. Oh no. Am I going to fail? Are you kidding me? I only have socks available. Oh no. I'm a little nervous. Oh my gosh. Oh, perfect. Dude, thank goodness I got the perfect. La la la, I'm here, my little friends. Come on out. I spin myself around as I walked, careful not to drop the rest of the bread I snuck out of the palace. The aroma of freshly baked bread soon attracts my little friends I know so well. I see your front teeth have grown even longer, Brushtail. Big ears! You're eating more than Brushtail now? I can hardly believe it. Oh, you've grown taller, Fawn. Who am I talking to? Am I talking to animals? What the? The normal little squirrel rabbit and Daryl accompany me as I walk along the river. We soon reach Swan Lake. Several swans swim gracefully in their lake's clear water. I wave to them excitedly to catch their attention. Hello, are you surprised to see me again? The swans flap their majestic wings in response. The most beautiful swans in the lake lead the flock towards me. The leader of this bevy of swans is special to me. He's the first friend I made in the forest. Ooh. Oh, ah! Why am I screaming? Woo! What a fright! Thank goodness that black bear didn't chase me, but where am I? This forest is huge. I wish I hadn't snuck out. Miss Roslyn must be worried sick. She might have already informed father I've gone missing. I'm tired and thirsty when I discovered the lake ahead. I rush towards it after I pluck a leaf big enough to scoop water with. I drink and rest at the edge of the lake, trying to remember the way home. I stare into the crystal clear water. Sigh, if only there was a river that led to the castle. As the summer day turns to evening, a cool, gentle breeze sweeps through the lake, making my eyelids heavy. Hungry and exhausted, I fell asleep. I'm dozing when something pats me on the shoulder. I struggle to open my eyes, but when I do, I see a beautiful figure. A white swan. I look in surprise. This is the first time I've seen a pure white swan covered in snowy white feathers. He is elegant, even princely. I stroke his feathers. They are delicate and soft to the touch. The swan nods slightly as if aware of my actions. How wonderful you are. Will you be my friend? This time he doesn't nod in response. Instead, he kicks his feet in the lake, sending a gentle splash to me. I dip my hands in the lake and splash water at the swan playfully. Retaliation. He simply spread his wings, not bother to avoid the water. Alright, I get it. You don't want to be my friend. I lower my head and slump my shoulders. Then the swan raises his wings again as if he's trying to touch his hand. What are you doing? The swan retreats when I walk closer. Then he points his wings at the lake's surface. Is there something in the lake? I cautiously peer over the edge of the lake. In the water, I see a reflection of my face, caked in mud. I must have gotten there when I fell asleep. Goodness, my face needs a good wash. Miss Roslyn would be furious if she saw me like this. Ah, that's what you wanted to tell me? You're as kind a person as I know. I quickly wash my face. Nightfall is setting in when I remember I don't know the way home. If tonight is moonless, I'll never find my way out of this forest. At least I met the swan here, so things aren't entirely terrible. But father and Miss Roslyn will worry if they find I'm not home. I might not be able to fight my way home if day breaks. I mutter under my breath. The swan taps me with his wings before flying to the right of the lake. Is there a path there? I follow the swan walking a long time. Finally, in a glimmer of light, I find myself at the edge of the forest. Thank you so much, swan. You must be an angel sent to rescue me. The swan bobs his head before flying swiftly back to the depths of the forest. He flew back in such a hurry. Perhaps he has family waiting for him too. I didn't have the chance to properly express my gratitude. I carefully memorized the directions, hoping I can bring the swan a gift in the future. I wonder what he likes to eat. I'll ask the encyclopedic Miss Roslyn when I get home. Is the swan a human? The swan trumpets at me, surprised at my visit. Miss Roslyn hadn't allowed me to visit for several days. You're confused, aren't you? I came to tell you my coming of age ceremony is happening soon. After the ceremony, I'll be an adult. You won't be able to treat me like a little girl anymore, and I'm about to inherit a kingdom. The swan danced and trumpeted in celebration. Friends never fail to bring joy. Thank you. You can't come, but I promise to bring you food and tell you about it afterwards. It's just, I won't see you as often. The swan paddles to the bank and I lean against him. He must have felt my sorrow. I had to pick a suitor at the ceremony, then prepare to inherit the kingdom. I have a sense of responsibility I was about to be entrusted with, but the engagement, I haven't given much thought to it. I haven't even met the princess. As always, the swan smooths me with his wings. I look at his eyes and see they are now enveloped in grief where they used to sparkle. My best friend must be worried about me. I shouldn't have flicked my negative emotions upon him. At least he becomes gloomy too. It's fine. I'll find a way to sneak out. My dear swan, you wouldn't turn me down if I invited you to study with me, would you? It's true, you're not human, but you're way smarter. The swan passed me on the head, his sorrows gradually fading. Time flies and night falls again. The swan reminds me to head home. In fact, he escorts me out of forest before nightfall as usual. It's strange, but I never question it since I have a curfew. I don't want to return to the castle today. Here's where I find true freedom. My dear Swan, my dear friend, just for today, let me stay a little longer. Miss Roslyn let me out today. She won't be angry. The Swan doesn't agree to my request, pushing me forward with his wings. I tilt my head back and grab his wings to stop him from moving forward. The Swan is frustrating, but he still manages to chase me out of the forest before nightfall. Ugh! The Swan leaves quickly, like he usually does. I stand alone at the edge of the forest. Suddenly the air feels cold, and the usually welcoming trees look dark and sinister. It's only a little later than normal. Why is the forest so creepy now? A sudden breeze sends a chill down my spine. I quickly walk back to the castle. Oh my! What's that scream? I ran to the castle. I dare not look back. My heart continues to pound wildly when I return to my room. What's that? Is there something lurking in the forest? Uh-oh. Oh, wait, what's going on? Hold up. I don't get why I had to raise my companionship with Aldous, but then I didn't even meet him this chapter. Maybe I did meet him. Wait, is he the Swan? I don't know. Find out in the next Dress Up Time Princess episode. Subscribe or I'll delete your Dress Up Time Princess account. Peace.